Thanks for the F Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? How you know who we are?
What's this they call it, the podcast?
Morning Good. Oh, I love
Hey, welcome to the Earth. Thanks. Oh, wait, I'll start over.
Welcome to Morning Good.
All right, we're here with
like that.
Ethan Mead
Yeah, what's up, guys?
and Tommy Bayer.
Yo,
and
what's
you were
good?
talking about how I have a cool apartment. And
Yeah,
it's
very cool.
Super cool
very
guy
cool.
stuff.
Yeah, I just want to. Has anyone talked about the layout? of
No,
this
it's
beautiful
mostly
place?
dudes being like, your fucking feet make me come so hard.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks I'm pandering to them. I'm not. I'm comfortably sitting on my couch. I happen to not like wearing shoes. And the fan base happens to be dudes that are jacking off to my feet.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, at least there's.
That's cool.
But I did an episode a couple weeks ago to Desk, and it was so funny. You could just tell they were just livid. They were like, God fucking damn it.
mad. That's cool.
It's half and half. I get my
bro-
favorite comment was, came for the feet, stay for the discussion.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Came for the feet.
Came
Yeah,
from
they
the
came
feet.
Came for the feet.
Came for the feet. Came from the feet.
Came from the feet.
And then I came from the discussion.
Came. Three
Came
comes.
Three comes.
Three comes all around.
Well, the best part is normally you have post-nut clarity and you're like, you am I? That's disgusting. But this podcast is so fucking good. This guy ejaculated and went, wait a second.
Huh.
Yeah, this is so
yeah.
engaging.
That was the clarity.
Yeah. He was like,
Was
wow,
the
this is actually a good
discussion.
podcast. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to come before you can listen to anything.
Yeah.
It's
Before
true.
a meeting, I'm sprinting to bus so I can
Yeah.
pay attention and do a good
It's
job.
hard to focus when you're thinking about sex.
Yeah.
I've been
know?
like doing like as an amount of health kick, but I'm also on like a porn health kick where I'm not quitting porn, but I'm jerking off to like vintage old like 70s just naked women.
You're going record player.
70s
Dude,
naked women.
It feels
It's more class.
it feels
Yeah.
so
It's
healthy, dude.
You know, it's a classy guy. You pour yourself a glass of scotch.
Yeah.
You jack off to a big bush, a
I love
skinny
bush,
woman
dude.
with fat tits.
I'm going even older than that. I'm going to World War II planes, and I'm jerking off to the hot ladies they paint on the sides.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
I
pretty
do.
good. Yeah.
I go to the Intrepid Museum on the Hudson River,
Oh yeah,
and
See,
I
you're-
jerk off to the bombshells.
yeah.
That's the way-
Hieroglyphs.
And they go, "You're not gonna do it again, right?" And I go, "No,
Just in
Yeah,
a
like-
trench coat on the tour. Yeah.
Guy who's been on the job for 3 weeks, and he's like, and then they tell him, they're like, dude, he will.
he'll find a way."
Yeah, he only came up to you because you're 3 weeks into the job, and he knows that. But just so you know, you're new here, so we're letting you know he will come back. He tricked you, but he tricked all of us.
Hey, buddy, you like rock candy? Trench coat full of rock candy. Should drive.
Anyways, this is a very unique, not uniquely, just a very classic guy
No,
apartment.
but no. We're talking about jerking off here. Can you?
Well,
please,
I don't want to talk about.
please?
I'd love how every guy apartment has a guitar in the corner, and it's 6 degrees removed from anybody who lives in the apartment.
Yeah, there's definitely a broken string on it. You can visually
Like I
see
don't.
that from
I
here.
bet it. Is it anyone's? Does anyone here own it?
I think my roommate Jake plays it.
Oh, because sometimes you'll go into a guy's apartment, and they're like, "That was like from 3 guys ago."
Yeah, I had
You
a
know?
girlfriend one time. I was so bad at. Thank you, man. I
That's
appreciate it.
Was it the last one?
I've only had one girlfriend, so yeah.
Oh.
The last girlfriend.
Nice.
How'd you blow it?
I got fat. I started podcasting while she was home. I mean, there's a lot of things that.
Well, in your
Bitch.
face, Michael now has an eating disorder.
Yeah.
And he's getting abs for the
That'll
wet.
teach
Have you
you.
talked about the ab journey?
Oh yeah, I talked about it in the last episode. Yeah.
Okay, good. So everyone's
Yeah, so I'm 10 days in now. Well, if you're listening, this comes out Sunday, so I'm fucking 14 days in.
wow. I'm really proud of you, man.
You look
Thank
good.
you.
I got to get on that. I don't like the way my body looks.
See, I was the opposite. I like being kind of fat. I'm like, I like.
Sure.
No. I'm serious. It's like I.
No,
I,
I agree. Yeah.
yeah. It's like I feel like I looked stronger when I was kind of fat, and people were like, "You're fucking. Did you play football?" Which I did in like middle school. I was very bad at it.
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm gonna get too skinny, and they're gonna be like, "Who are you? Are you a woman?"
Yeah,
People
it's
might
like,
mistake me for
but
a
that's the
woman.
thing. It's like I am like my personality is like skinny twink,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it would be really like
But you got the height. See, with my height, you got to be very careful getting too skinny because then you become too small. You're a taller guy, so taller guys can be skinnier, but shorter guys, I get skinny. People think I'm
right.
like,
But the thing
Yeah,
is, like
frail.
now it's like
Yeah.
a personality where it's like if I get too big, which eventually it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm gonna have to reckon with myself. Like, okay, so I'm not like some like Brooklyn twink anymore. I'm just some like weird like white dude with a mustache and a beer belly, and you go from twink to and you look like a pedophile.
Yeah,
you know, and that's basically the pipeline.
I do love the idea of being like a Brooklyn like because you live in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah,
being like a Brooklyn like comedian, but doing steroids, just being ginormous, but still doing comedy. Doesn't it not fit in your head?
Yeah.
I cannot see somebody getting on stage in Brooklyn.
I think doing anything like drastic with your body is so funny.
It's so
like just being like, I'm losing 40 pounds.
Yeah.
In 2 months, I'm gaining 40 pounds. Any like big thing you want to do, like awesome. Like
I wish I didn't tell half the bachelor party because I wanted people to get my back because I know my buddy's going to be like, that's not a real. No matter what, he's going to be like, that's not a real six pack.
Yeah,
but.
I would joke with our friend Dan Carney. Last time I was on the podcast, so I was
you did with him, yeah,
dude. I would always joke with him like, I'd be like, dude, your body sucks right now for Hollywood. You either need to gain,
He would lose the weight,
dude. I was like,
crazy.
you either need to gain 100 pounds or lose 100 pounds. And he's like, you would always be like, I know it's fucked. Like where I'm at right now is for nobody. I either need to be a huge fat guy or a skinny jack guy.
Yeah.
This 180 pound zone.
I
gotta go fat, man. I
Yeah.
don't see myself as.
You could get jacked though.
I could get jacked, but that's so fucking hard, man.
But you know what sucks too? Whenever
It's
a fat
really
guy
hard.
gets jacked, nobody notices that he got. Everybody like whenever you see like everybody's like, look at Bert Kreischer, he's so in shape. I'm like, he still looks the same to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he got in shape when?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't know. People are just saying he got like certain. Sometimes when you get like new people will see you differently, and they'll be like, "Oh, this guy's jacked out of his mind." But I think old people don't see the new.
I just see Bert Kreischer getting redder and redder. His face is just enclosing.
Swelling, yeah.
It's just swelling
His
up.
eyes are being eaten up by his cheeks.
Every single time I see him, I'm just like, oh my god, he has poison ivy.
and his eyes are getting smaller.
Yeah, he's
He's just being stung by bees.
Yeah,
He's going to the gym.
stung.
It's the gym full of bees.
Yeah, he just rolled in a bed of poison ivy and bees, and he needs help, and
He
you're
looks
just putting
good.
him on stage.
Yeah.
That's how
Somebody
you do
help this
outdoor
man.
comedy. There's lots of things that happen in the environment.
Yeah.
Bees on
What-
stage.
What did this?
Heavy winds. He's got frostbite. That's
Yeah,
what's wrong.
what did he? Yeah, what did he roll into?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you think I should? Would you?
No.
No, please. Do you think I should be fat or skinny? Because I am tall.
I think Jack.
I'm not getting jacked. Is not an option. Let's be real.
You're just
I'm
taking it
not
off
gonna
the
get
table.
jacked. I can't imagine being like Hugh Jackman, like X-Men 1 jacked, where he kind of just had like the tits. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like kind of sucked in his stomach a little bit and gave the illusion of
Yeah.
like a six pack. But I can't do like. I think of Marvel guys because I'm a nerd. I'm like, I can't do the fucking
No.
bazooka tits of Captain America.
You got to fix your. You gotta,
No,
you gotta
not
get
that.
the-
You need to get like a early 70s. You know, like a man in
Yeah.
like the late 60s, and people would be like, "This man was so
It's the
handsome
hottest
and
guy
Adam
ever.
West, bro.
Handsome.
Yes.
That's what I
That's a
wanted.
good
That's
call.
what I
You-
wanted.
You look at a picture of fucking
that's the one.
David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
You look at a picture of David Hasselhoff, like season 3 of not season 1 when he was a little younger, like season 3. That's like what a fat guy in the movies is.
Yeah.
No, I swear to fucking God. Like,
Yeah.
look at it. You think of like David Hasselhoff as a kid, and you're like, that was a hot guy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, the same way like there's like Beyonce, David
Yes.
Hasselhoff on the beach. Like,
Uh-huh.
you just know him as like a reference. And then
Yeah.
like then you're an adult, and then you see him, and you're like, no, that looks like my friend.
Yeah.
Anyways, I really envision like a season 2 David
That's Nick
Hasselhoff,
Viagas.
which if,
That's-
which is like he had like a dad, like a very like fit regular dad bod, because it's gay to think about your body,
Totally. Which
and
is all I
guys
think about now.
were not gay back then. They were extremely like like they drank. Men drank.
Yeah.
This is the first
Yes.
generation of men who are like thinking about not drinking alcohol,
Yeah.
which is really crazy.
Yeah.
Like in the past,
this long,
in the
yeah.
past 5 years, men have been like, I've like who are not alcoholics, who just
Right.
like would have a few. They're not drinking for health purposes.
Yeah,
You know?
which I think is so. I'm doing this just so I can get very fucked up. I'm doing this so I can have more money at the bachelor party to spend on alcohol.
Right.
So I'm basically like
to
that's-
immediately delete the ad.
Also,
side, bro.
I got a Hollywood idea for you. Okay, so Kamel I can't say his
Nanjiani.
name without saying the N-word. non-Gianni. Not okay. Dude, I see something with an N, and I go.
Yeah.
Let me
And I
be
get
real.
too excited.
man.
Yeah.
Let me be real
Kumail,
careful
nah,
with this
nah.
was.
Kumail, no, I'm not saying all
Nah,
that.
I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not saying all that.
Yeah. Nice try. Nice try.
No.
But he's got that new
Kumail, nice to try.
Nice to
I'm
try,
not,
Yanni.
nice to try.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce your
He's
name.
Italian. He's Sicilian.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny. He's Sicilian this whole time.
Kumail, nice to try.
Nice to try. No, say it.
Yeah, I was
Use
going
your
to do a
Hollywood
really
idea.
bad Indian accent, but I can't.
Can't tap in.
I can't.
You haven't been eating enough
That's true. Yeah.
to focus.
Dude, accents burn through carbohydrates.
It's true.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You go lactic when you're doing a good accent.
Takes a lot. It takes a lot. Yeah.
My stomach
A lot of calories.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to eat more bodies, basically.
Yeah,
You
and
need
I'm-
to have more guys in you.
Exactly. That's why you need a burrito, and then you.
Yeah, because every
Do the accent.
That's why Mexican guys are like rice and tortilla. It's a lot of carbs. Like, yeah, they have to do the accent all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
They need all that.
Yeah.
They need all that
When
glucose.
I eat enough for 3, what I'm saying is I'm eating enough for 2 more racist voices.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a big
yeah.
deal.
It's true.
Indian Tommy.
Well, because you know
Mexican
why that
Tommy.
is. It's because when you cook food, you lose skin particles. So you're actually eating a Mexican man.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they lose, they have the hair nets, which don't always
Yeah.
work. So you're getting a little bit of Mexican man hair. So you're getting Mexican DNA in you when you eat Mexican food. That's why you get better at the voices.
Oh.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man.
That's new.
the
It's
same-
basic Spider-Man stuff.
It's basic
Correct.
Spider-Man
Correct.
I don't have
science.
time to explain Spider-Man science
Yeah,
to you
yeah.
guys.
Instead of
Yeah.
getting bit by a spider, you get
Yeah.
bit by a burrito.
You eat a
It gets into
burrito.
your DNA.
You eat your own burrito.
Can you guys tell me what comic
Yeah.
this is? I heard my favorite Spider-Man joke I've ever heard.
Okay,
I forgot the guy's name, and I really want to credit him. I think his
Yeah.
name's Colin something.
Jost.
Maybe.
Yeah,
He had a
that's
joke.
it.
He goes,
This is a Jost for
Yeah.
sure.
this guy goes, the new Spider-Man. So he's black. He's black and Puerto Rican. His name is Miles Morales. And the thing they never explained was he a black guy that got bitten by a Puerto Rican, or, and I'm just like, or Puerto Rican's bitten by a black guy.
Fuck yeah.
I'm like, that just killed me.
That's
But-
good stuff.
But what I am trying to say is, you should do none of the exercise, but get the new Hollywood jawline that everybody has.
Oh my God, yes.
Like the Glenn Powell,
Yes.
Kamel.
Who just showed up with that?
You should do a GoFundMe for jawline surgery.
Yes. Jawline shaving.
It'd be funnier if you just
great.
didn't
Yeah.
tell anybody though.
Yeah.
You just had like
Just
an
all the fat out of my throat
Yes.
and shave my jaw back like an inch and a half. Pattinson has the craziest fucking like jaws of life.
They're
like,
fake. They got to be fake. You
see the
bro,
muscles in his
yeah.
fucking chin.
It's a new
I know.
jawline, dude.
Yeah.
It goes out. It goes out and out like this. Because
Yeah.
it used to
It's
just
like a me.
I know they look like in like the like Looney Tunes when like an anvil like fell on them and it
Yeah.
would like go inside their mouth.
yeah.
It would just go
Yeah.
inside. They would like eat it on accident,
Yes.
or an anvil would go up their butt. You
Yeah.
know,
They look like that alpha male meme. You know, like that meme of this guy with the big chin and like beard.
Yeah.
And it's like guys back in the 40s. And
God.
it's like guys now, and it's like a trans woman. Or
and
something.
fat. Yeah, they have pronouns.
You never see any of these?
I mean, you probably.
Dude, I want to
Yeah.
kill myself when I think of guys now. Guys back then were fucking soldiers in war. Guys now suck so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
right. Yeah, men
Yeah.
used to go to war.
Men back in the 40s, men now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that they were still guys who looked like me. We just like died.
Yeah.
They were
What do you mean? Like
Yeah.
men used to go to war, and
Every
like now they're
yeah.
doing now. It's like, well, they're just alive. They just would have died. We would have all died.
Yeah.
I would have been dead.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Tommy, you in a big ass World War I helmet. With
Dude,
like,
I'm
It
literally-
kind of
Yeah,
fits.
yeah.
I see him as the
and
guy.
playing cards, it's stuck to it. Yeah.
No, dude,
Yeah.
I literally look like I think I'm like I don't think I'm like ugly, but I don't think I'm hot, but I do think I'm like if you saw a picture of like your Irish grandfather when he was in his 20s and you'd be like,
That's
"Oh,
him.
he didn't look that bad."
Yeah.
That's like my face. It's like
Yeah.
big ears, fucked up teeth,
Covered in soot.
big nose and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, no, I would have just like I'm like a like
I mean, I think you're
Captain.
the
I'm like
cutest-
Captain America before he got his
You are.
his
Yep,
juice.
The juice.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys we were just every World War II movie. It's skinny guys in a boat, and then they just take one to the fucking face.
Yeah.
That's what men. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
would-
why I'm hoping these new wars kind of.
You
Bring
look like a
men
war
back.
soldier as well. You have a nice coif.
Oh, thank you.
You have like a, yeah.
I said you said soldier, then I go, oh, thank you.
Oh,
thank
wow.
you.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
I don't know. I feel like, yeah. I don't know if I look like a good war soldier. I think I look like the rural, like the wars were like oxen had like armor and shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were just bumping animals into each other. I think that's more like Hun warfare. I think was more my era.
What was that again?
Huns?
Like Attila the Hun?
Just like, Attila the Hun. Just back when shit was agrarian. All this
That's just the
the-
only Hun I know.
Yeah,
All the
that's good.
Hun.
Those are the ones. Yeah, that's it. No, just all
Oh,
this
also,
modern
sorry,
artillery.
This is super annoying. Can you maybe not bend this? Because I think it fucks
Attila.
with the sound.
Not.
Han, I'm home. Attila comes out.
Whatever the fuck.
What was he? Was he Korean?
He was Mongolian.
I haven't had Mongolian food in fucking months, dude. That's the best I got. That's the best I got, man.
I mean, you're just not eating enough.
Let's get some Mongolian beef so we can do the accent by the time this is over.
Was Mongolia like, okay, so they were like the big conquerors. Is it China and other places, I assume? Like part of Russia was
It's
Mongolia,
up by
right?
Russia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also,
And
I'm the guy who I thought that, what is it? Saudi Arabia, I thought that was like a general area. I didn't realize it's an actual country.
That is a nation.
Yeah,
that
I
is
thought it was
a-
like Iraq is
Yeah.
Saudi
Yeah,
Arabia.
it's- Arabia sounds very like.
If
there's
there's
a
camels
couple
there,
of
it's
those.
Saudi Arabia.
You're like, that's racist that you're Yemeni, really?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I think that's. I knew it was a country, but I think like Saudi Arabia does sound like the Midwest.
Right? Yeah.
It just sounds like it's an area.
Yeah, like southeast, the Saudi Arabias.
Yeah, the Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like that because why do you need Saudi? There's no other Arabia. You just
good
be
point.
Arabia, right?
Yeah, it used to be
What are we
Arabia.
going to discriminate? It's a West Virginia thing for me.
Yeah.
Also, Arabia sounds sexier. Arabia. Like I
Yeah,
picture
yeah.
like a belly dancing lady.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
very like
Yeah.
That's kind of what they do over there.
yeah. I have a sword and there's like candlelights. It's like
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to. I want to go to. I think it's called. What the fuck is it called? Riyadh Season or something.
Okay.
They're opening like a Disney World in Saudi Arabia, and it's got like the WWII like amusement park.
Really?
They're doing like ice dancing. It's like this beautiful oasis in the desert, and I
Is it
think
that
it's built
long?
with
Is
slave
it that
labor.
long strip that
Oh fuck! The wall. What was that called?
they? No, they were trying to build like a 5 mile long
Yeah.
strip.
It was called something. Did you hear about this?
No.
This huge
I
architectural.
think they're doing it.
I think it stopped because they ran out of water.
Yeah.
They ran out of water.
the water ride's just
Fuck.
like dry as fuck.
That's so pretentious. They're like, oh yeah, desert country, huh? Big ass fountain.
Yeah,
Some
they're-
brat.
I just
yeah.
also picture like, you know, when you go to Disney World and you get all the pictures, like when you go on the ride.
right.
I just picture all women in burqa. Like you just can't see.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's the more strict? Is the burqa or the hijab, where it's only the eyes?
the burqa.
Yeah, that's what I picture.
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
the,
Yeah,
that's the one. So,
thought that bit had more legs to it. I thought it was going to be a whole thing, but
that would be fun. Yeah, because they wear burqas in Saudi Arabia. Very good.
right. So I just
Yeah.
pictured you.
Their
not,
culture is not quite like ours.
They're not like us.
They're not like.
They not.
Hey Kendrick, how is Saudi Arabia?
I really like the way you're looking at me right now.
I
He's like leaned against this. It's very sweet.
Hey.
No, I'm really comfortable.
Hey.
I
Hey Michael.
think I'm gonna take my shoes
Hey
off.
Michael. Hey.
No, so without looking this up, do you think there's just a big long highway that they didn't finish?
in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, did they lay down the concrete?
Yeah, I think they probably broke ground.
You know?
Or
how many buildings
moved
did they put up
sand.
and they're like, damn, we don't have enough water.
I don't know.
You know?
I want to go hang out. I want to do what Defunct Land, that old YouTube channel.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say there was a comedy club. There's a great comedy club. There's always people that are like, no. Check out the Laugh Shack over in Saudi Arabia. It's
Don't
good,
tell
it's good
Middle
spot.
East.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Doing a next stop at a brewery in Riyadh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go check out the Saudis Laugh Chuckle Hut. Fart Chuckle
The
Hut.
humor hole.
Yeah.
Do you think farts are like, because like every country has different like rules on humor? Where
I don't
like
think I don't think they do farts.
you don't think they do farts in Saudi Arabia?
Dude, I don't know, man.
You have to. You have to imagine they do. The amount of yogurt that they fucking eat.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Kefir?
funny.
Yeah. They're like probiotic #1 nation.
Do you think
They're probably-
farts in China are a thing?
I don't know if they can fart physically.
I've never seen a Chinese guy
I think
fart.
it's such a high pitched frequency you can't hear it.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, it's like a dog
Dog
whistle.
Fuck?
The tightest assholes.
My nose is bleeding
Yeah.
off the plane in China.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
A,
going
a
on?
satellite just crashes down near you.
What the fuck?
You can't get cell phone
It's a little Chinese lady. My
Yeah.
ears are blown out.
Yeah, I don't know if you're Chinese, write in, and tell us if you do farts or not.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they think it's funny like we think it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Europe, they're not even on farts that much too.
Well, I will say this. So I've heard
Europeans like our American humor is so much. It's so much better. It's so much superior because we make fun of ourselves.
Yes.
You know.
But I've heard what it is. I've heard, okay, so like obviously like early humor, a lot of it is like guy wearing blonde wig and like coconut bra kind of thing.
Okay, hold on. That's
I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
that stuff is still good.
No, right, but apparently like that's like just becoming a thing in like Chinese stand up where it's
No,
like
really?
it's like they're just getting to that.
Okay, so it's better than us.
Yeah.
So it's straight up, it's awesome.
Yeah, so it's the best.
Yeah.
I've been watching Chinese like or Japanese like so I turn on the TV
Right.
and I saw my roommate doing this. They do walkthroughs of cities. So basically before bed I just watch a guy walk through Tokyo at night and it's like the most peaceful calming thing ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I get that. I was like drunk in a bar and
Should I go off on him like in the video? Tamagotchi video. He liked something that I sent him and he didn't even watch it.
oh, I didn't even.
Wow, you're a fucking bum, dude. Yeah, I'll do your podcast. Just don't fucking be my friend.
What was
outside
the
of it.
video?
It's a video of that guy. You know that whatever podcast where it's just a guy being mean to 19-year-old OnlyFans?
Yeah,
girls?
I love those.
Yeah,
Is
so
it called whatever?
it's called whatever.
It's
And the
called-
guy's
yeah.
just like, you're never gonna find a job. You're never gonna find a wife.
Dude, I've been trying to do a sketch for a while where like I'm literally wearing a wig, just a blonde wig, not even tits.
Yeah.
And it's the same backdrop.
Right.
And Ethan's the guy, and he's going like, so you think like doing OnlyFans is like a respectable job? And then it just cuts to me in a blonde wig going like, yeah, I think it's fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
like
and
it.
that's I'm just the joke is I'm girl.
You're a girl.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
OnlyFans girl.
That's
who
hilarious.
who's me, who has my voice, which is the same, which is similar voice.
Yeah.
wish
But
you were a girl.
no, I like
Wait,
those.
can I pull it up real quick? I
Well-
think I sent it to you. Can you put it against the mic?
Yeah.
So this guy's always just flipping on people. Like he's always just like he's like fucking 50 years old, just arguing with like hot 19-year-olds.
Sure. Right. Cool.
And this one's
It's great.
this one is one of my favorites. If you could put it in the just put it against the microphone, if you can get it. Yeah.
Yeah. See, here's why I didn't watch it.
Oh yeah. The link is in.
Yeah, you sent it. It was a link. Once it's another link.
Oh,
Play
yeah.
it.
I was feeding my Tamagotchi.
What are you doing over there? What's that?
I was feeding my Tamagotchi.
You're feeding your Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
When we explicitly told you before the podcast not to be on your phone, not to be texting, do you think that's the appropriate time to be doing that?
My bad.
What do you mean you're bad? Did you forget the pre-show instructions that Nick went over about not being on your phone?
It's not my phone.
It's not on your phone?
It's not a.
Yeah.
What the fuck is his problem?
You're yelling at a 15-year-old girl who does porn right now.
Yeah, it's so
He's
fun.
First
talking
off,
like a cop.
just let the child
Yeah.
do porn.
That's what I always say.
Don't
Let her do porn.
Just let her do porn.
Let that baby do porn.
Let that baby do a little
Let that
porn.
baby make her porn.
Hey, y'all better let that baby do a little porn.
Oh, I know she ain't
Do
I
not
know he ain't
have her
telling my
on
baby
your
not to do
podcast.
porn.
That's
Yeah.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
You jack off to that kid.
Yeah. No.
No, you don't.
You let her make her porn.
Just
You-
feeling out the
No,
Yeah.
no, you let
You
other
go
kids.
to the room,
You
And
let
you're
other
absolutely
kids
right. You
jack
don't
off.
let her do that.
And you let other kids jack off to her.
Yeah. And maybe you disguise yourself as a kid.
No,
And then-
no.
Okay.
You as an adult do not jack.
Okay.
Now hang on.
We're
'cause
learning.
I don't
We're
know
learning.
where I don't know where I'm on this.
Yeah, wait, play the. It's just.
Yeah.
I love him just going off
I
on
think
her.
she's apologetic as well.
Phone.
Does that diminish the degree?
She thinks she's in school right now.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Yeah.
know the
No.
difference. She just showed up to a building and there's a man, and she's
Yeah.
like, "This is my new
He's in
alternative
charge.
school."
He's in charge.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna take this back a little bit, but it's not letting me.
It's so funny how he like just flips on.
My bad.
What do you mean you're bad? Did you forget the pre-show instructions that Nick went over about not being on your phone?
It's not my phone.
It's not on your phone?
It's not a phone.
Does that diminish the degree to which it would be disrespectful to be doing that in the midst of a conversation? Okay, here's your phone, looking at your phone versus looking at your Tamagotchi. Are you just going to take no accountability, or are you just going to sit there like a dork?
She said
That's not
my
my
fucking
bad.
bad.
Do you realize, though, if we were having a conversation and you were on your Tamagotchi while I was talking to you, that would be very disrespectful?
You weren't talking to me.
I'm in the middle of doing the podcast. If anybody here at the table is talking about anything and you're on your phone, that would be rude. It's why we explicitly told you before the show to not be on your phone. Now, if you want to do some loophole bullshit about, oh, it's not a phone, it's a Tamagotchi, in practice, it's this exact.
It's just so funny to do that and then release the clip. He's like, "This is a fire clip," and it's just
Yeah.
him arguing with a 19-year-old.
Why
Tamagotchi.
they posted this on the whatever account with the caption, "Rude girl gets called out."
No way.
Rude girl.
Rude boy.
Rude girl.
But rude girl
Why
gets
you playing
called
on your
out.
Tamagotchi?
No fucking way. Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
How about you cut it out with defeating the fake
Dude, does someone
imaginary?
need to kill that guy?
I think we got
It's,
murder. I think we got to kill that.
Stop
fucking guy.
yelling at the children to do porn.
I want
just let them do the damn
let the
porn.
baby make her porn. Your Honor, let my
Your
baby
Honor.
client make a little
Your
bit
Honor,
of porn.
this man was antagonizing the children who make the porn on the computer.
We cannot enjoy the young lady's porn
uh,
and condemn her lackadaisical attitude that lets her make such
The
things.
man right here.
May I approach the stand?
Your Honor, may I approach the stand?
Look how hot my baby client is.
First off, mwah. Thank you, Your Honor.
I love you're doing great.
I love you.
I love you, Your Honor.
Your
I
Honor.
love you.
Your
Crying.
Honor, may I approach the stand?
Yeah.
Going very up close to
Yeah.
the judge's face, be like, so what do you want to hang out at?
So what's There's not. How you get this? How you get up here?
Going up to the Your Honor, may I approach the stand? Going up to him, you're like, I don't like the other lawyer. I don't like his-
Toxic.
He's toxic. He's mean to me.
Your Honor, the other lawyer was weird at a party one time.
He's
And
weird.
I didn't want to say anything, but
He's
no bells.
weird.
No bells to say anything.
No, don't say any. Don't say I told you.
He touched the helmet of my penis.
I thought-
just the outline over my
He
penis.
touched the helmet of my penis and you said, let's unbuckle this. I said, what?
Unbuckle this. What?
I said,
What?
what? All right, I'm gonna go back to my.
I'm gonna go back to my chair.
But before I do not like that lawyer.
That lawyer? I get a bad
First off,
vibe.
I say something and he's disagreeing with me.
Yeah. I work hard as
I work
fuck.
hard. I wrote this
I
whole
wrote this
case.
whole thing.
I wrote this whole case. I made this whole point, and he comes here
Yeah.
direct opposition. Direct
As if he knew.
as if he knew what I was gonna say.
But
I screamed.
I'm sorry, I'm yelling.
Anyways, those girls back there,
Yeah.
let them do the damn porn.
Make it porn.
I think he got black at the last second.
Yeah.
It was a southern man.
made some damn porn.
Man, let my baby- Dude, what is this guy? Anyways, we should parody these videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
so funny because it's so funny.
We should do it. What should our parody become? Instead of at whatever, it should be like at like
Should
however
be like checking her insulin or something.
at fine
Yeah, like-
at okay sure
or like
like
who
what-
cares?
at who
Whatever.
cares at
Yeah,
who
yeah.
cares.
Yeah.
It's just funny too to get that, have a serious discussion, and say the word Tamagotchi like 10 times. Just be like the Tamagotchi and like it's the same thing as you're texting and your Tamagotchi.
Dude, a girl that age
Yeah.
having a Tamagotchi is like when a dude in like Bushwick gets a Verizon flip phone. Like, what
Yeah.
fucking
Yes.
year is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My favorite comment though, some guy commented, it's like, yeah, but does anybody think about the consequences if she didn't feed her a Tamagotchi?
You're right. You're right.
So
That thing
Tamagotchis,
was
I
dark.
never used one. It's like basically like the same thing as like
It's
a
like anything else. You
like
put
a
it up your acid
Neopet,
levels,
right? Like you
yeah.
feed it and stuff.
It's like anything else. You
Yeah.
put it
You put
in
up
your
your
ass.
ass.
Yeah.
It vibrates.
Yeah.
It's like any
It's like
any
anything else.
object
Any other device.
that I come in
That I can
contact with.
conceive of,
It
yeah.
belongs in my ass.
Put
Could
on
you
my
guys?
ass.
I trust you guys. I'm gonna trust you guys with something really serious. I keep doing this on episodes.
Thank you, Michael.
I'm gonna pee.
Sure.
I trust you guys to keep doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
man,
the
that's
momentum
fine.
going
That's
because I don't want to cut anything.
No,
so.
we have to work on our parody for whatever.
Yeah, me and you, yeah. What if it's like a 4-year-old baby and it like blows on a pinwheel? It goes like,
So when you did that,
so we do that.
you knew.
Yeah.
You knew. It should just be. What about it's okay, just to go off this baby thing,
Sure.
just building.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to get a baby. We don't know anyone
A
with
4-year-old
kids.
toddler,
A 4-year-old
right,
toddler.
yeah,
Well, we know
sorry.
Mike Racine. We could just we get fucking
Oh, okay.
Mike's kid.
His son, yeah.
Yeah, and we just yell at his son.
Yeah,
we
that's
just got to
great.
get him to sit still. That actually
Yeah.
is pretty good.
That's
so we
why
could
he's
do
just-
we could do that, or we could get like 4 dogs and get them
That's
to sit
good
in
too.
chairs, put headphones on, and
That's
be
good.
like, so when you pooped in the
Yeah.
house, you thought that was like
Yeah.
okay.
But can you recognize the extent to which being
Yeah,
disrespectful?
and you posted that, and
by
you
doing
posted that on your dog's OnlyFans.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
On your only
OnlyFans,
woofs?
Your only dogs? Your only woof?
On your
Bonely fans?
OnlyFans.
A little bit on that one. A little bit on that one.
So it's 4 dogs
4 dogs.
with cat producer.
Which is the extent of one. What's the equivalent of one teenage human? Is 4 dogs. One teenage girl is 4 dogs.
I was like, how I
Dude,
left
I
it,
straight
and
up-
you were fully laying on
Yeah.
the cat. This is
Yeah.
hilarious.
No, dude, I feel like I'm in a sleepover.
You had shoes on. You were like a businessman up top, and now you were fully trying to
I started
fuck
with shoes
my-
on and a
Yeah.
coffee, and I'm
Yeah.
full on the couch, ready for soda.
This is
Ready
how
for
we're gonna
soda.
podcast. Get in here.
Ready for
This is-
soda.
I'm gonna leave this right here.
I'm ready to.
This would be a good. This would be a good cover, though.
Oh my God.
This is-
I'm ready. To,
thumbnail this.
I'm ready
This is
to.
fire.
Thumbnail this like
Thumbnail
you don't
this.
produce it and edit it.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. My producer does all that.
You have a producer?
Yeah, I sent it to my buddy. Yeah.
Do you have a buddy who produces this?
Yeah.
Fuck, what a cuck.
This is gonna be
awesome.
so hard to podcast
Wow.
like this.
What
What's-
else? What
What's
else do you
his, what
have?
else does he do?
What else does he do?
I can't do this. I can't.
What else
else
does your
does he
friend do?
Is he as handsome as you are? No. Buddy, stop it.
Does he?
You're gonna give me
ever-
too much confidence.
I don't usually.
I'm gonna commit a sex crime.
Bonely-
after this. You're gonna make me feel too comfortable with who I am.
Bonely
Bonely fans.
And we interview. We get our friends with a dog. We
Yeah.
get them to come over. And
So
then
do
we
you see
put-
how that was disrespectful?
Yeah.
But can you
Yeah.
see how the level of disrespect to which I was privy to just now when you licked your pussy right in
Right.
front of me?
And then it cuts to a cat on the computer, like just producing it.
Yeah.
Just like, you know.
Yeah. Just dry food all
Yeah.
over the keyboard.
At what? Then if it's dogs, it's not at whatever. It's at
Bark. Bark.
Never
Bark.
bark wolf.
I see you
At
guys.
Bark
Look,
Wolf.
look. I'm a big picture guy. I see you guys throw an orangutan in there.
Sure.
don't have a
Having
orangutan
$9
budget,
million
dude.
budget.
Obviously,
for
if this was on Comedy Central,
Yeah.
in 2003, we gonna get an orangutan.
this. Yeah.
We gonna get an orangutan.
orangutan.
Come on now, fuck.
Usually you just rent those fuckers.
Come on,
You really
dude.
could. Drake and Josh had an
Y'all would,
orangutan.
Shit,
dude.
dude.
They would, y'all would just get monkeys, dude. Back in
Yeah.
fucking 2006.
All right, we're not sure how to end this episode. The family's kind of all astray. Just wondering how we tie everything together at the end.
Yeah. How about a monkey was planting like whatever, like a monkey was behind it.
How about yeah?
you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Oh my God, who's mixing up our mail?
It's Bobo.
It's fucking
It's Bobo the fucking monkey.
yeah.
I have said this. That's where I do become very conservative.
Hmm.
When it comes
Go
to ownership of chimpanzees,
Yeah.
staunch conservative.
Is in you should be allowed to have
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's liberal.
No.
No.
You're liberal with the ownership of
Yeah, but liberals are like
No, you're
animal
just
rights.
you're getting it. Okay, I'm sorry to like come at you really quick, but you just think this is like a Republican thing to say. I think
Look,
that monkey because it's
Yes.
conservative.
Well, that's a personal
Conserva-
liberty. Is your
yeah.
right to own a fucking semi-sentient
so
animal.
No, but it's a
libertarian.
That's libertarian. Yeah, I'm on his side.
but that's very liberal in the sense of that you should have the freedom and openness to
Correct.
own whatever
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
Conservative would be like laws and
Right, but what I'm saying is, it is if we were to break down the Democratic Party,
Yeah.
these are things they care about:
not having monkeys.
vaccines.
Yes.
They care about. They're trying to make babies. They're trying to put implants on babies. They're trying to put implants on babies.
They're trying to give babies tits.
They're trying to give
trying to
babies
give babies
tits.
Which literally is what Republicans think.
And then they're forcing the babies to read to preschoolers
with those
story
tits.
time.
Yeah, with
yeah,
their
they're
tit,
forced.
yeah.
And these kids,
Preschoolers,
they don't even know how to read. And they're-
preschoolers with penises and tits reading to babies
I'm sorry.
who are
Yeah.
in line for their tit
Waiting
surgery.
for
Yeah.
the tits
and then
I'm bored.
I can't own a fucking cool
Yeah.
chimp because it's bad for animal
But the-
rights.
but then when I ask-
that is a but I don't think that's conservative. Conservatism is synonymous with like Reaganism and like button up
Right.
Connecticut. I think you're thinking of like you're from Florida. So a Florida conservative is different than like I think a Midwest or
Yes. Or like a Rob Schneider
or
conservative.
like
I
a
think if
Yankee
you ask
conservative.
any conservative in the United States, hey, if I want to buy a chimpanzee, should I be allowed to have one? 99 out of 100 would say yes.
Yeah.
They would say, yeah,
And you
just
watch-
keep it away from my daughter. Just don't let it take my daughter to prom. And then it does.
Yep.
And it's wearing a cute little tux, and
dude.
she's so happy.
You know the sister.
Yeah, and then you just hear.
and that's her. And that's her making the noise.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
and that's her.
And that's your daughter making the damn noise
Yeah.
because she a freak in the sheets.
have her
She
back
is.
by 10. It's chimpanzee sign language.
Yeah.
What's that? You said orange?
Yeah. Monkey just goes like this. Fuck you. Jerks off.
The monkey drives away in the limo. He's driving the limo, but your daughter's just left on your porch
Monkey
with no
prom.
Yeah. Honey, when you said you had a new monkey boyfriend, this is not what I was expecting.
There
face.
should,
You know, it's really funny. Every time
and
this topic's been brought up in the podcast, it's
Yeah.
gone the same direction.
I'm just thinking of like
100%.
an Air Bud subplot where he just like bangs one of the chicks. He takes some kid's spot on the basketball team, and some kid's like, "What
his
the
girlfriend.
fuck?" Fucks his girlfriend.
You think that's
and
bad?
he's like talking to his school therapist, like,
Yeah.
"This dog is ruining my life." What?
Air enemy.
Yeah, this.
air op.
Yeah, this dog, this golden retriever, it just
I
literally.
hate to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna ruin the fun so much right now.
Sorry, go ahead.
What?
This is an SNL sketch.
What? Like a dog
No way.
fucking.
The chicks are banging the Airbud. Yeah.
When?
Please tell me old. Please tell me 90s.
No, it was like City.
No!
Yeah.
No.
I barely watch SNL.
I didn't see. I only watched. It's not to be too much of a guy. I only,
or pre?
You only watched it when Shane was on. Is that what you're gonna say? Yeah, I knew you were gonna
Those
say
two
that.
There were 2 good episodes. Of
I
Saturday
watched
Night Live.
Chalamet and Shane, and I was like, honestly, the show's incredible.
The show's good.
Only because I
don't know
like
what people are complaining about.
because I like Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Yes,
I wish they would do like when they just let random.
they did
athletes-
Airbud banging chicks.
Yeah.
I want.
All right, shout out to the SNL then. That's good.
Way to go, guys. You really
I thought
cooked
I
on
was
that one.
stumbling on a new idea.
Once a week, I think I got a great podcast idea, and people are like, "Yeah, no, that's literally
The show
Godfather
is
Part
good.
2."
It's like a pretty good show.
My thing is, I just don't love.
Sucks.
It's pretty bad.
It sucks. It's not funny at all.
I just accidentally did one
Just
thing, and I'm
try.
like, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Come on,
you
but
stole
we
their
can-
idea.
We stole their idea,
It
but
sucks. It's
we
a
can
bad
all
show.
agree they're not
You
bad.
just parallel thinking. You're like, they're clearly geniuses. They're coming up with the
Just
same.
smart as I am.
Yeah.
Literally just with my buddies being like, what if Airbud
Yeah.
boned chicks?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're also smart too.
Those guys who went to the Harvard Consortium of Humor to write that joke,
Yeah.
and you who's retarded. Just like, yeah. Like, oh, we're too clearly.
I'm like, and we're all the same guy.
We'll see. I'll see you at the Mark Twain Awards, guys.
Yeah. See you there.
I want one of those so bad. A Mark,
Mark
Twain
Twain
Award.
Award, yeah.
So I can get up on stage and be like,
Because you get to say the N-word if you get one.
Yeah.
That's what the award is. On the
Yeah.
back of it, it says
and
you could
you
say
either
it.
and you can
Yeah.
get it by saying it so many times.
That's
No
the
one's
other way.
beating his record though.
There's
Not
2
even
ways.
black guys.
Yeah.
That's how many times he said it.
Yeah, they start to get uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you see Will Ferrell's acceptance speech for the Mark Twain Award?
Yeah, that was a couple years ago though. Right?
A few years ago, I
Yeah.
think like 10.
Yeah.
But he gets his award. Someone hands it to him, and he's like immediately drops it. It falls into 1,000 pieces, shatters into 1,000 pieces. It's obviously a fake.
Yeah,
but such a good bit.
that's good stuff.
And he's just like, fuck.
I love.
And I rewatched that like a year ago, and I was like,
I love those
all
kind
right.
of things. Like Sasha Baron Cohen did a couple of those where like he like pushed that old lady and made it look like she died. You didn't see that one? There's like
Yeah.
an old lady in a wheelchair. He like brought her out on stage and like pushed her and like
so
she
fun.
Yeah,
fell.
dude, pranks are
Pranks.
good.
like
I also
pranks.
I like even the bad ones, dude. Even though because like pranks do borderline harassment. And there's some pranks online that you're like, this guy's a piece of shit, but this is really funny. Like there's one where this guy just goes up to people and just starts recording them and he doesn't say anything. And just
That's fine.
so it's just like a businessman like being like, can you stop? I'm on a serious phone call right now. And he doesn't say a word. And it's called like a security cam. And he just goes up to
Yeah.
and doesn't say a single word. He just holds a phone to people.
Yeah.
It should just be a nuisance.
Yeah.
It'd just be like, yeah, like what are you gonna do?
There's this one where this kid he goes up to like women at Target and he's like, hey, can you record me? I need to make a video for my friend. And people, they always do. Well, obviously the only ones he keeps in they do, but he has thousands of videos of this. Thousands. You can like look up it's like some like Latino kid or something like that. He's like, I need to make a video for my friend. Every person goes, okay, cool, and he just starts like sexy dancing. And then his friends filming the woman from like another
different
aisle,
angle. Yeah.
and she's just like smiling, and they sit there and let him sexy dance for like
For a while.
like a minute and a half, and it's like. And he's like looking at them. And he's like, and then they're just like, and then he goes, okay, thank you so much. And they're like, yeah, sure. And then it just ends.
It's so good.
It's good every
a
single
good
time.
prank.
Yeah.
I was like drunk one night, I think watching his page for 2 hours.
They're so
And I was
good.
like, wow, I could have watched a movie, but
Well, kids are like the funniest people. Like, because your brain, it's weirdly creative. I feel like comedically. Like,
Yeah.
some of the pranks I pulled in like middle school were like this is so much better than anything I could think of like right now.
yeah. No, I know.
But one I saw was really depressing. But
Of a
this
kid?
woman, it's like a POV grocery store kind of video, and she's like, "Are you Margaret? Whatever." And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Okay, I don't want to freak you out. I'm not mad at you at all. You're my real mom." And
Jesus
dude. I don't know why I'm laughing at this. It's really dark and sad. It gets really sad. It gets so much sadder.
It gets worse?
It gets so much worse. I don't know why. I
What
just
the
tickled.
fuck do you mean? You're my real mom.
So like,
What the fuck?
she finds her like adopted mom. Why I'm laughing.
Wait, did she believe
She finds
him?
her biological mom.
For real.
Oh, he. Wait,
I don't know why I'm laughing. Yes.
wait.
And the mom is
he's-
just
she is actually his biological
her.
mother.
Yes, a woman goes and she goes, "I'm your daughter."
She finds her biological mother.
finds-
She goes
it-
up to her.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Hey."
But she for real finds
Yes,
her.
and she's really
Yeah.
nice about it. She goes, "Hey, look, like I don't want to bother you. You know, I know you did what you did. You did it for a reason, and I just wanted to just,
And she's filming this for content.
I don't know if she did it for. I mean, yeah, I
Well, it's
assume-
for you saw it, so it's
Yeah, it's content.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
By
content.
definition.
You're like, I don't know, it's just on the phone. I don't really know if it was
No,
content
just like for
or not.
Instagram and YouTube.
No, I
and
just had a million likes.
Well,
and
maybe-
there's also an ad in her bio. There's
it's
she
a
was
special
sponsored.
moment. I get wanting to record it. Maybe it was a home video that she ended up putting
Yeah,
online.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But the woman, oh, it's so sad. She's just like, this is really inappropriate what you're doing, and I haven't thought about this in a very long time, and you need to leave me alone. And then there's another guy just in the aisle. He's like, I just heard that's really sad. I'm sorry to hear. Like, imagine
Jesus
just being in the grocery
Christ.
store and you just hear that conversation. You're
Oh
like,
my
fuck.
god, dude.
Dude, imagine like
Yeah.
being the guy who breaks the tension.
Yeah.
Like I farted while that was
Hey,
going on.
The guy's just
That
like,
would be the
Hey,
greatest
I
fart
heard,
in
I heard
history.
what happened back there. I just want to say you're really beautiful.
yeah,
I just think you're really
I think you're
beautiful.
really sexy.
I was just wondering. I got my car out back. I don't know if you want to. I didn't know if you wanted to fuck me or. I just thought I'd
Hey,
offer.
I just saw what happened. I just I had a
And
boner
I was just
before,
like, that's crazy.
but I still.
Can you just hold my phone for a second?
I just saw what happened. That's really sad, but on a completely separate thing that has nothing to do with that. I really need someone to drain my balls right now. I just need someone to drain my
Retard
balls.
orphan gets owned in Target. That's the whatever
Yeah.
podcast.
That guy's now
that
filming. That guy's filming him
Yeah,
interacting.
yeah. Retard
Stupid-ass
orphan
orphan.
gets abandoned for the second time. Even more retarded guy picks her up afterwards.
Gets
America,
her pregnant.
I have faith in humanity restored. Gets her
For charity.
gets her pregnant for charity. Yeah, I've seen that video.
Yeah, I love that. Dude, that was so funny.
I like that video a
I like
lot.
that video
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this one's really stupid, but guys, it's always like a Lowe's or a Home Depot. They'll take like a big plastic trash can and they'll put it over a guy's head and then they'll put one on themselves. And the guy takes out the trash. He's like, what the fuck
And
is
then he's
going
like,
Yeah.
and then he goes, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?"
What the fuck happened to us? He gaslights the guy.
As if they both did it.
Like,
It's so
oh,
good.
dude, we got a mystery on our hands.
Yeah.
I love that.
What about the one where, dude, now we're just doing Taj.0, but
Yeah.
but talking about
Yeah.
it. You know what? I
No
don't.
visual aid.
There's nothing else I want to
Yeah.
talk about
I
because
like the the papi muñeño guy.
yeah, he fell the fuck off though.
yeah.
But he papi muñeño, papi muñeño, dude, he had a moment in like 2017
So
where he
funny.
was gassed, but now he's a loser, man. And papi muñeño, if you're watching this, man, I don't care that I
I
said
don't
it.
give a fuck,
He's
dude.
just,
Come on the podcast.
This is just him looking at our feet right now. Just
Yeah, dude, he's like a toe of a man.
hope he likes these toes.
I hope he does. Anywho, the ones where it's like a buff guy like showering at like one of those outdoor beaches in like LA or something like that. Like, you know where they like it's just like an outdoor beach and it's just on a
So I know
wall.
what you're talking about. I'm curious to see where this goes.
Yeah, he's like showering. He just took a dip in the ocean. It's like one of the beach showers, and then someone is just like over the wall, like dumping more soap on him.
That's so
And he's
funny.
never running out of soap. And then he's like,
Come on.
And it's so funny because it's like with all that it's like a bodybuilder guy, like
Yeah.
on whatever that beach is in
Yeah,
Los
Muscle
Angeles.
Beach.
Yeah, on
Is it
Muscle
Venice?
Beach.
Muscle Beach.
At Muscle Beach. It's like he's trying with all of his muscles to get rid of the soap. That is, dude. It's crazy, and it's like no matter how many muscles you have, dude, there's just a 16-year-old white kid putting more
Just
soap,
out of frame.
just
so
putting
funny.
more soap on you from above. He's like in a tree.
Dude, that's like a metaphor. That is like a.
Yeah, no, dude. But here's the thing, dude. It's like funny. It is. I will say, like, it is funny for like 10 seconds, but the video lasts for like 2 minutes.
You're
And
like-
and as like a guy, and I as a guy
had
with
soap poured on
empathy. No, I'm like, as a guy with empathy, I'm like, dude, stop putting soap on me. Bro. He
In
just
the comments, stop.
I'm like, dude, no, seriously, stop.
Leave
because
him alone.
This might last forever, and this is like a hell that I couldn't imagine escaping.
That's so.
Dude.
Because he
Fuck,
thinks he's getting it off in the water. He's like,
This is
and
where
he doesn't know where to go, bro. He has no idea. He's too buff and stupid. And this kid has like one of those like those dog gallon things of soap where it's like extra soapy.
Oh, God.
You ever give a dog a bath?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I feel like I'm one of those guys that I leave the shower just covered in soap. Like I kind of just
Fuck it.
yeah. I'm like, whatever. It's clean. I don't know.
I hate it.
That's one of the. I'm just one of those guys
Yeah.
who leaves the shower covered in soap.
It's just like a big beard,
Yeah,
like bubble
yeah.
bath.
Quote that. Quote that right.
I'm one of those.
When
Michael dies,
I'm just one of those
and
guys.
and we put his picture on the Oscars,
Yeah.
which I'm gonna pay a lot of money to do for
Please
you,
do,
by the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
I'm gonna try and get a GoFundMe to
Oh
go,
my
hey,
God,
can
dude.
we, if I get $1 million and donate it
Yeah.
to the Oscars choice of charity, which is sadly Israel. Can we? I'm just saying that's their charity. Can we put Michael's face up there?
Yeah.
I'm just
No last
and Michael
name.
Good,
Michael.
and you'll still be alive, by the way. I'm gonna do this when you're alive.
Well, I've already decided how I want to die.
Yeah, I'm just doing this 2 years from now. I'm gonna raise money.
Just in black and white with like a blur over
Yeah.
it. I'm one of those guys who just leaves the shower covered in soap.
I'm probably dying.
They should do that for the
this
Oscars.
week.
Just get one random guy in there.
Yeah. Somebody who died.
Not someone who's alive.
They
I
should
don't-
do
yeah.
every fireman who died on 9/11. They should add all
Yeah,
of
and then
them.
one racist thing you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Get
no,
out. I want them out of my neighborhood.
I'm not saying the monkeys. They're just they're like, sometimes
Yeah.
and they doesn't finish
Talking
the
about
thought.
squirrels, though.
They don't let them finish the thought.
I'm not saying that monkeys. I'm just saying, they're in my neighborhood. They eat a
climb
lot of nuts and
they
they climb
climb
trees and
trees.
stuff.
talking about misquote. Did you see the Joe Gatto thing?
Yes.
So
Holy shit, dude.
let me
The
just clarify.
Impractical
I did not
Jokers.
get to explain how I want to die. I forgot to-
yeah,
I think
yeah,
everybody's
sorry.
gonna think I'm gonna kill myself. I don't explain it.
Right.
Rob Schneider posted a picture of him with a AR-15, and he goes, "For all you guys that want to vandalize my Tesla," and I think I might vandalize Rob Schneider's Tesla just so I can get murdered by Rob Schneider.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be the
God.
best? Just him unloading into
Yeah.
you, dude, with an AR.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're just all at the bar like, did you hear Michael Good died?
Shot
How?
by Rob Schneider.
Well, what? Yeah, Rob Schneider mowed him down with his AR-15.
He's putting multiple clips in. Like one goes,
He's got bandoliers.
Yeah.
I'm just dead, just still like my body's just shaking.
Yeah.
It's still in me.
You just have your Instagram live going. You're just like one last reel.
Suicide by Rob Schneider.
Schneider. That would suck.
What was I was saying something before that? So, misquotes. Yeah, the Joe Gatto thing is really funny because
Who? Joe?
Joe Gatto is the Impractical Joker. Joe, the gray hair guy with like the chipmunk teeth.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
raped.
He raped.
allegedly.
No way.
Allegedly, he did rape.
Allegedly.
You're right. Not yet
Someone
proven in
came
court.
out?
But like allegedly.
Something
What if
came
this is
out,
a
he
big
put it back in,
impractical
pulled it
joke?
out again, and put it back in again.
Yeah.
I know someone's already said that.
Like not allegedly, like Tommy raped. Like that's an allegation right there.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
he for real is allegedly a rapist.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the
And this isn't Giselle Volcano in a dress online.
Okay. Okay. Now cheat on your wife with a teenager.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the
Okay.
van. Yeah,
Joe's
yeah.
like,
Joe's like, I don't
you're very
lie.
beautiful. Cracking up.
Yeah, that's kind of the only
Okay,
joke
you're not
you
one of
can
my
make
friends
about
doing
this.
a prank, are you? No, just
No?
getting
No.
sucked off by Sal.
He's gone insane.
But the quote is Variety, this is like the wildest thing I've seen anybody misquote. So he was like, the Variety like article says, Joe Gatto responds to sexual assault allegations. I'm working on myself. But if you read what he says, is he goes, I've never. So he was cheating. So the article, they go, whatever. He goes, he responds to the allegation by saying, every relationship I've had has always been consensual. I've never had unconsensual relationships, but I am working on myself, which I assume is to him cheating on his wife. But they wrote the thing saying,
I'm working on myself.
that's his response to, did you rape? I'm working on myself, which is a crazy misquote. I'm like, that's like insane.
Yeah.
That's like being like, hey, did you rape somebody? It's like, no, I've never raped people. Yes, have I had sex with people that aren't my wife? Of course, but it's all been consensual. And then, have you raped people? Michael Good says yes. It's like, you can't fucking misquote that. That's crazy.
Have you raped anyone? I'm dieting.
I'm trying to get a
I'm
six-pack.
currently trying to get a six-pack.
Have you
What?
raped anyone? It's hard out here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, every day you do a little better than the next day. Oh, so a lot of rape.
Yeah.
So you were raped every day.
Have you raped anyone? Netflix raised their prices to $15.99 a month.
I mean, are we seeing this?
What?
Yeah.
Quote.
Quote. And
Have
quote.
you tried Rocket Money?
Yeah.
I love that guy, that fat nerd who yells at people for being bad with their money.
Yeah.
Have you seen that podcast?
No.
He gets like
Whatever you're
mentally
talking about, yeah.
disabled McDonald's workers, and he's like, "Why are you paying $700 for anime subscriptions?" And they're like, "I don't know. I don't know." And he's like, "You're a fucking idiot." And now he's doing like Rocket Money ads.
Yeah.
It's like $13 to OnlyFans, and the guy's like,
Dude,
"I want to."
we live in the weirdest world.
This is bad Earth.
This
This is a bad Earth.
I can't. But here's the thing: we got good Earth. I want to say until like 2013.
Yeah.
Everybody feels that way. So, yes, 2013 was a solid year.
No, like 2000.
It couldn't just be that we were 15 and then we started getting horny.
I think it's almost 2016. I think 2016 is kind of where it started to fall off.
Yeah, I think.
What happened in 2016?
I mean, Trump did get elected, but I'm not. This is not a
No,
political podcast. I said I'm a
I
conservative
would
as a
go
chimpanzee
until-
owner.
I would go even 2019, a year before the pandemic. Online started getting a little nuts.
Yeah.
I think pandemic was like, oh, we are on computer. We're in computer world.
Welcome to
Welcome. Pandemic was welcome to computer world, but
It was kind of good. Like, I like where we are at now. I'm the only guy that likes where we're at now. Like, the internet is funnier than it's ever been. I think everybody kind of stopped caring about a lot of things. Like,
Yeah,
sure,
that's true. Yeah.
Is the Middle East getting like blown?
But think about how much
That's a
time you
different
spent
thing.
on the internet in high school. It wasn't that much for me. I'm 28 years old.
Dude, I brain rot now. Like,
But I mean, I spent
doom
time
scroll
on
a
like
lot.
I spent time on like the computer, but I would like go home and like go on a
desktop.
desk
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
and I would be on the and it would be
And you had to covert masturbate.
and I would cover
At any given moment, be jacking off within 30
I'd have
seconds.
music videos in the next tab.
Yeah.
I would just go
exactly.
like that,
Right.
yeah.
Well, I would look up pictures on the computer
That's fucking
online.
smart. I should have
Take
done that.
pictures on my Verizon phone of the boobs, go into the bathroom pre-shower, jack off. I shared a room with my
You're
brother.
So fucking smart, man.
You wouldn't take pictures of online on your Verizon phone?
I
wasn't
printed.
smart.
I remember I printed out one time
I didn't print because
and I put it inside my lava lamp, and then I would just
that's
whack off.
That's
to it.
good. Yeah, I had like it's I was on very early days of Pornhub. There was a time when you could only watch 5 videos and they'd be like, "There's no more."
Really?
Yeah,
What do you mean there's no...
How old are you?
28.
That's how many there were?
Oh
or that's how
my
many they
gosh.
let you watch?
That's how many they let you watch. You could only watch, and then you had to like subscribe. It was like a subscription thing.
Oh, wow.
Pornhub wasn't the pop. I remember the first popular one was Bang Bros was really big, and then Spank Wire were the ones that I was like.
I never met the brothers.
Good
I never
guys.
met the brothers too.
Spank Wire.
I've met
Good
them through
guys.
some other services, but I never met them directly.
Great man.
I never met the brothers
But their
directly.
influence is felt to this day.
The bros were banging.
The bros.
Yeah.
It's funny though. You're talking about
Jizz
clearing your
Graham.
head. So I've been like because I've been going for crazy. I've been doing like 2-hour walks every night.
I know that's but just talk about porn. And you said you
Yes.
weren't. I've been off porn for like 2 months.
Wow.
Okay. How does it? Well, you got a girlfriend too, though.
I did get a girlfriend 2 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't eat meat anymore. I just like kill animals. I just I just get a brick and I smash.
Well, because I do have a
cow's
girl.
head.
It makes sex better if I'm not watching porn.
Yeah,
For me.
I agree with that. My thing
Makes
is,
it
if
more
I don't
enjoyable.
jerk off, I will go on a date with somebody I don't want to hang out with, and then I'll come and I'll be like, ugh, I don't want to hang out with this person.
Oh,
Does that make
yeah,
any sense?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
have to. I think more clear-headedly if I'm coming.
But
Sure,
that
yeah.
doesn't work for me. I still want to have sex,
Yeah.
even when I bust.
I do too.
Wow,
but
you're
I,
powerful.
I want to have sex with people I actually want to have sex with. So if I come, then I'm like, oh, so you're saying you'll still?
My
fuck-
little
Ice.
my little brother's like that. I was grabbing beers with him on St. Pat as the other
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
was like, we were just talking about busting and jacking your dick and just like normal shit.
Yeah.
shooting
And
fat
I'm
loads out of your
yeah, I'll
cock.
go like I can go like 2 in a night. Like I can go like 2, which is like pretty good for guys because I think a lot of guys' dicks suck these days.
Sure.
And I feel pretty proud of that because
Yeah.
I've also fallen victim to having bad dick before as well.
Sure.
So I get it. So I understand, But I think I'm shooting pretty good, like good dick for percentage wise. But my little brother was like, I'll do a 5.
Yeah,
Like, he's just like
man.
some guys are just. He's just like,
Dude, those were the fucking days.
and he's just like, yeah, I jack off, and I just like, he's like, I just go, like I just keep, even if I,
I
don't
do
even
too,
want
but
to.
I also use performance enhancement substances.
Oh yeah,
I use
Dude,
VCs.
5 in a night. Fuck, I miss it so much.
But he's like, I don't even want. He's
How old
just
is he?
26,
Shit.
25, 26.
Fucking goat. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Maybe not 5, maybe like 3. Maybe he's capping a little bit. Maybe he said like 3 or something like that. I don't know.
The most
It was more than me. I was just like, but he was just like, no, dude, it's just like that's the thing. Like if I jack off, I don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
If I go out,
See, I'm the opposite. I do want to have sex, but I become pickier.
oh,
So my thing is, I still.
oh, that's good then.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I jerk off.
Yeah.
So my thing is this: if I fuck, yeah, if I
Oh, that's good.
I could jerk off and still have sex like
this is like
2 or 3
science
times, 2 or 3
for me,
times.
by the
then.
way. Like
yeah.
I need to know what my
Yeah.
other
Friends are
guys are
wacky.
doing
Yeah.
because
Our chemistry is.
yeah,
Yeah, so I could jack off and still have sex 2 or 3 times that night.
yeah.
But I won't. If I don't jerk off,
The way girls talk about like their periods and pH levels,
Yeah.
and die, it's just like so you can jack off and then have sex how many hours later?
yeah.
It's like, it's like
But the thing is, if I don't jack off, I will be like somehow rented a car. Next thing you know, I'm in like upstate New York having
Oh,
sex
really?
with like a 70-year-old woman.
have you
That's
have
bad.
you done anything like actually that crazy or is that
I've done all kinds of weird stuff, dude. I've been fucking pegged. I've
That's
done
funny.
everything fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, cool.
Dude, last time I did this podcast,
leave the
I think
podcast.
honestly, dude, the hardest I ever laughed on a podcast was last time I was doing your podcast when we were in your old apartment, and you were just talking about how you like you take a shit like in the bathroom.
Oh,
and
this is so gross, dude. I used to take a shit, jerk off, and come
That's
before
hard.
wiping.
Bro, people are going to see this. People are going
Dude,
to
it
watch this.
I
bro.
just jerk off, shit,
That's terrifying.
come, and then be like, all right, time to wipe up both
Dude,
sides.
your G spot covered in shit. Just your prostate freshly just touched poop. And then coming. That's
Bro.
grotesque, dude.
It's so disgusting.
Oh, wait. Have you guys know about getting a poop boner? Do you guys know about this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how it ends.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
you coming.
That's awful, man.
Yeah.
I had that once. I had a poop boner. Like I shit and then I beat off. And then when I came, I got such a bad headache. I saw like stars. I thought I had a concussion. I was so confused. I was like 14. And I'm like, I can't tell anybody. But I think I have to go to the hospital.
Oh man, it's so funny.
I think I need exploratives.
Women have like podcasts where they're like 20. It's like a
Yeah.
35-year-old woman talking to like
careful.
women who are like listeners who are like 24 years old, and it's like, ladies, this is what you do to come. And I know it's like difficult to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And guys are like, so I poop came, head hurt, saw stars, went out to dinner with my mom,
Yeah.
came back.
Dude, I did that at Niagara Falls. I did all that and then I saw Niagara Falls.
And then
I was
you-
like, it's pretty nice.
And then women are like, men are so dumb. And it's
Yeah.
like, what do you fucking
We're
think
not.
is going on?
Yeah.
I just pooped and came
Dude.
and ate a burrito. I feel crazy
You want to
right
ask
now.
your thing? I had to take those paper towels out of my bedroom. I had them next to my
No.
bed, like fucking, like I was eating wings in bed, but it's just from fucking whacking it.
Oh yeah, sure. I've been there.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
I feel bad when girls are like, they'll go to a mic and they're like, it's just all stupid guys talking about their dumb dicks. I'm like, we don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
We talk about smart fucking stuff. We're smart fucking guys.
No, but when we podcast, it is.
But then podcast is mostly
It's
I
mostly-
shit out of my ass and I came out of my cock.
because I'm trying to
100%.
do science, dude. I don't read enough like men's health stuff.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like, no, I'm being like earnest.
Yeah.
I'm being real.
I'm being real right
being
now,
fucking
man, and
real.
I don't want anyone to fucking like make any jokes.
Yeah.
I don't read enough like men's health stuff, so I need to know where everyone's at.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the possibilities are.
I need to know what the possibilities are. I
it's
need to
an
know what
experiment. I'm
my
doing
guys are eating,
Yeah.
workout routines.
You don't know until you try it that you can come after you shit.
Yeah, it's
You
You
true.
have
don't
to do
know.
an experiment. It's a science experiment.
Yeah, and it's funny.
It's like when
It
you're in
is
the
funny.
diner and you're putting sugar and salt in the
You know what?
water.
It is.
It is funny.
You know what, Tommy? Do you know what, Tommy? It's funny.
That is funny.
And you know what?
It is funny to
And you know sometimes
to
that's
come
funny.
after shitting and
Yeah.
before wiping.
Yeah,
Someone's got a phone
It is-
call. That's funny.
yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hey, kid, catch old cum rag.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Oh no. Oh no.
That is pretty funny. Yeah.
That is pretty fucking funny.
And you know what?
Thanks, Mean Joe.
Yeah. Thank you, Weird Joe.
Thanks, Weird. Thanks, Cum Michael.
Hey, no problem.
Cum Michael, good.
Cum Michael
He's
good.
covered in blood and shit and cum. Throw it on the kid's face.
Yeah. But jacked.
But jacked, and he's jacked. He's got abs, and
Jacked
he has $600.
and he's have $600 not spent.
I feel like I'm gonna fuck a hooker with that money. I mean, it's either that or alcohol. There's no way I'm spending $600 all at once.
Buy a PlayStation, bro. Just buy a PlayStation 5 and just say the money's in the PlayStations.
It's gonna be a hooker.
All right, buy a hooker. I don't care.
I will say this,
Dude, go
wait,
pick
wait,
up a girl at the fucking. It's at a wedding.
Yeah, but
it's
the plan is-
it's a bachelor party.
Right. So the plan
it's
is
no
I'm
wedding.
gonna get cornrows
Bro.
again. That's what I'm working on
God,
right
you're
now.
so stupid.
So sick,
I
dude.
love you, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting cornrows again, and I think it might be hard to get pussy with the cornrows. That's why I think I should bang a prostitute.
White
in
Michael
cornrows.
good. When I started coming, I was young.
Which one's this?
White Iverson.
Oh yeah.
But I
Oh,
said
yeah,
White
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
good.
Why Michael good? That's good.
When I started coming, I was young.
I should start saying that, but other guys be like, that's like a white version of me. Just
Yeah.
you saying that. But was it real quick? The thing I was fucking doing. So as I said, I'm taking these 2-hour walks. So because like I'm the same way. Where like I'm just like jizz, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll clear my head. And I stopped listening to podcasts. I walk for 2 hours. I'm like, maybe I'll have joke ideas.
Yeah.
And there's literally nothing in my brain.
Yes.
Oh, really?
There's literally, it's done right now. For 2
Yeah.
weeks, it's been done. There's nothing in my brain.
I get angry.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, really relate to that when it's solo, dude. I write so much when I'm with my friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, like, I feel like we already came up with two things
Here,
that I wouldn't have come up with
if we
before.
weren't talking.
Dude, on Sunday, dude, when we like
It'd be funny if I made
Yeah.
that sketch, but I was like, what are you talking about? I was in the bathroom the whole time. I couldn't hear you guys.
no, but call your friend. Like
What?
call a friend who you can just like
chop it up with.
That's what I'll try to
you gotta
do.
like
yeah.
you have to like really like rant about like and go like really stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
call
yeah.
me and like just talk about like dumb shit for like,
Yeah, last time I called you, I was like, what the fuck happened last night?
oh my god, that was so funny, dude.
Dude.
Dude, can we
I
can
talked
we
about
end the
last
podcast with that video you took of your
week.
show?
Sure, yeah.
Dude, we did a karaoke after my girlfriend was in this like 100 sketch show and Michael's friend was in the show.
Yeah.
And we just met at the show. You were there. I hadn't
Yeah.
seen you in forever.
Started with
which
a
was
couple
so
beers.
had a beer at the show. And I was like, it's my girlfriend's show. I'm not gonna get drunk. And then I saw you, and I was thinking about this because I was hungover at work. There's nothing that like brings the dog out of me more than like a guy I haven't seen in like 2
Yes,
years.
because you're like, we don't get to drink that much together, so I should get
Yeah,
hammered.
so I was like, and then she was like, we're doing karaoke after this. And I was like, okay, 2 green lights just went off in my head to get drunk.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also I was like a pretty appropriately drunk. Like we went home. It was like first thing I said, I was like, yeah, I went home with like my girlfriend last night. And then Michael was like, oh no, did you guys fight? And I'm like, no. And you're like, oh good, dude, because we were fucked up. And I was like, honestly, facts. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I'm glad
Honestly,
we did.
you're right. I'm grateful.
Yeah, I'm honestly like really grateful. I was like being
That's fun
good
as
on
fuck.
autopilot.
That's what I love about blacking out when I'm not in a relationship. I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, what was I lots of fun last night and nobody got in trouble. Like I used to be like, did I cheat? Did I do this? Did I that? And it's like, I fall asleep with my clothes fully on
Yeah,
and I'm like, nothing bad happened.
yeah, dude, that was so. But then we
That's
did,
I'm under exaggerating. Some bad things happen.
some bad things happen sometimes. But dude, you stayed out for like 4 more hours.
Yeah. So
I went because that's the thing. I called it at like 1 a.m. I think.
yeah, I
Because
was.
we got food after that. I thought.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
food.
you met back up with him.
Yeah, we met back
okay,
up. We did karaoke.
Yeah, because
I
my night
was-
was we had a lovely Chinese meal. And
Yeah,
I
we had,
walked-
and that's the
walked
thing.
home.
So I had like my third drink at the dinner. So I was like, I'm feeling good. Like
Yeah.
I had 3 drinks, had a really nice glass of wine, a good Chinese meal. Like,
Four
I'm
Locos
feeling-
come out.
So,
Wine
dude,
comes out.
Shit.
Yeah, I down Four Loko with you. I down wine with you, and then I meet some guy like my comedy at the place, and then wanted advice. And then I was like, "Come on, let me talk to you, man." And then I bought 2 bottles of sake for us, and I just
Jesus
crushed
Christ.
sake with him. And I was like, "You gotta write some that you think is funny." Drunk, all the advice you did is like literally what a fucking 4th grader would think
Yeah.
stand-up advice is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, write something you think is funny, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like really like saying some bullshit like that. But it was great seeing you. And then you sent me a really fucking funny video of like you outside a bodega on the street.
You can put it up to the microphone. So what happened with me was I got really drunk, and then I was like, I should buy ketamine, and I bought ketamine, snorted way too much of it, got in a cab, completely lost track. I have no idea what dimension I was in. I couldn't tell the cab driver where I was going because I thought I was from a completely different dimension. So I was like, it wouldn't even make sense to explain to you where I'm going because I'm not even from this dimension. So he dropped me off deep in Brooklyn. This is all pieced together by videos and text messages and also I don't think it's gonna sound all
Oh,
fuzzy.
that's not working anymore. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
gonna-
working for Heartbeat.
No, it's just gonna sound fuzzy because it's bent like that.
That's cool. Oh, well, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I spent 2 hours. I wasn't even having fun. I just spent 2 hours trying to find my way home. I got dropped in the middle of Brooklyn. There's a guy who put me in a cab and he took like a selfie. This is me talking.
Dude.
This is hilarious.
Jesus.
People are arguing. No, we're in a world.
I'm just, for people that don't know, I'm just looking
Bro.
around.
How are you standing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude, but like you are like mentally handicapped brain.
It's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Like this is like you're not an able-bodied person right now.
Dude.
Like he goes, you were making a video because you thought of a funny thing. Like,
And
I
I-
want to like you thought of something funny.
Play
and
it
you're
one
like,
more time.
Oh, I'm gonna
It
make
is
a little
fantastic.
like selfie
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
And then you completely like
Bitch.
brain just goes white.
Yeah.
And you just, dude, look at this.
This is hilarious. People are arguing.
Wait,
No, we are.
wait, right there.
We're in a world.
I'm just looking around me. Oh my God.
Oh my god, dude.
I will say this. I'm going to make it, I mean, other than not drinking for 2 months, what I am going to do is this me doing ketamine in the back of a cab? Yeah.
Funniest fucking song that could be playing. Ew.
I licked the key.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That was just some advertisement for something.
Yeah, for ketamine.
Yeah.
Dude.
What did the guy say?
Some guy just, hey, I hope you made it home safe. Put some just like guy put you in a cab, some random guy.
Yeah,
just
just put you
text
a cab on Myrtle. Yeah, yeah.
That's so fucking cool.
But yeah, the adjustment I'm making is I'm never doing ketamine if I'm not around people. And my idea is
No, you're not supposed to do ketamine when you're drinking at all.
that's
I've made that mistake once, but I didn't drink as nearly as much as you did that night.
I've had so many good times doing that, and I will not stop doing that. But what I will do
No,
is
it's so dangerous. You can just like fucking leave your body. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I really like to stay present. Like, I actually like drinking because I feel like I connect more. It gives you the illusion of like connecting with strangers and others and stuff like that. And that's why I don't like weed because I feel dissociated on weed.
yeah,
too.
but you do a little bit of ketamine with some people and you start dancing, dude. It's a good time.
I see. That's the thing. If I'm gonna
The
do
problem
a
is I
little
took too
drug-
big of a bump, and I wasn't with people because like I split from people to go buy it, and that's what the problem was. Because then I was like, all right, well I'll hop in a cab and
Yeah.
meet everybody, and then I got in the cab after snorting it, and I was like, I don't know where I'm going.
If
What
I'm gonna
planet am
drink,
I
I'd
on?
rather do a little Molly.
We're different.
And then
people.
you're just like, dude, I love what.
Yeah, but that hangover, ketamine gives you no hangover.
That's true, but then I literally go, "Where's my phone? Where's my wallet? I need to go home." That's
Yeah, yeah.
me,
Yeah, yeah.
you know. But
I'm
it
so fucking jealous of you guys.
teach
you
their
mean?
own.
Are you
can't-
sober?
if I'm sober completely right now.
Yeah, how
but
long
I
you been
can't-
sober
I
for?
can't do any fucking drugs. I've been sober for not even a week because I had a beer on Sunday.
I had one beer on Sunday.
How was this?
I
We
had
we
one
are
beer on
over. Do
Sunday.
you guys have to be? I mean, I have nowhere to be. I'm done to keep going. Do you guys have to be anywhere?
No, I think we're just gonna go to Flophouse.
Okay, so let's continue the.
No,
So
yeah.
wait, how long are you? But do you like
No,
drugs or?
I can't do any drugs because it would flip me the fuck out. I just like I've
Yeah.
never smoked weed in my life.
Never.
No, and it sounds so fucking cool and fun to like do that kind of stuff.
No, it's not when you're it's only fun when
Yeah.
you're a kid.
Sure.
If you have a brain, I think you have a brain closer to mine. And
Yeah.
but unless I'm completely wrong, but I don't think weed.
No.
My bet is I don't think weed would be good for you.
I don't think any of it. I get debilitating like hangovers from just alcohol. If I get really fucked up, I don't even have to get really fucked up. I have like 4 or 5 beers. I'm fucked up for like 2 or 3 days. I'm just like I fucking hate myself. I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing that happens.
I don't have that.
I can't imagine the Molly crash out.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's why
I think I'd probably do it. Is the thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I haven't done Molly and fucking you would
Yeah.
you would do Molly, be so depressed
Yeah.
you'd
I
vandalize
think I'd
Rob
finally
Schneider's.
finish the job.
I literally.
Vandalize Rob Schneider's
Yeah.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Machine gun down.
I just don't drink for days
defiance.
because I'm like I just want to keep my body like physically good and like I get my brain too, you know. But I can have 4 beers and it's I'm gonna have 4 beers tonight,
Fuck, I want to do that.
because I didn't have beers.
Yesterday.
I didn't have beer Sunday or yesterday, so I'm gonna have 4 tonight, and then I'm not gonna have any tomorrow.
Well, that's the thing. I think I'm also gonna feel it's like
Not gonna have any on Thursday, and then I'm gonna have some on Friday.
I'm gonna feel so good drinking
It's
at that
called-
bachelor
it's
party
called
because I took
hanging
2
out.
That'd
months
be
off.
awesome. I know, dude. I can't hang out.
I know it's
glass-
no, dude.
glass
Some
cannon.
like a lot of people. It's just so it sucks for their
Yeah.
head that you can't. If I felt depressed after 3 drinks next morning, like I just wouldn't do it.
That's why I'm really trying.
See, but I have a really good job at like I've gone to therapy for anxiety for years and all that shit. I'm so good at talking back to my brain when it tries to be a bitch to me.
Yeah.
When my brain, like I remember one time, this is drug related. I did a bunch of whippets, and
Sure.
I
I used to
interacted
do- I
with
used to
some
do
sort
those
of
when I was a kid.
some sort of entity that was like, you need to stop doing drugs, and I went, shut the fuck up. And I just flicked it off.
Fuck yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
came back in and was watching X-Men with my roommate. And I was like, this is awesome. But I used
Yeah.
to, but I do have that part of my brain that attacks itself. But I've just gotten better at like I used to smoke pot and it would just go like, you're a piece of shit, all this stuff. And then now I just go, oh, okay, I'm just high. And now I see it coming at me. I know what it is. And I kind of like almost like jujitsu it out of the way.
I'm in a pretty good place too. I can smoke a little weed with my girlfriend, watch a movie, and I get pretty giggly, but I don't really have a lot to say, which is actually good because I think I talk too much. So I can
I don't
take
think so.
I can take like 1 hit of weed, and I'm just probably like a little giggly or more interested in the movie than. But I'm like I go a little mute and not that talkative.
Yeah.
So it's not a good social drug for me.
no,
So I don't
me
do
neither.
it.
Sure.
You know.
Well, I would imagine it's a super good social drug for a lot of people. I mean, people are always 95% of the time I find out somebody's high. I'm like, they're like, why did I do this? They're like, they like go out on stage and they get high, or they're like at a party. I'm like, why did I smoke with them? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Why
Dude,
did you do that?
But my girlfriend, like, weed gels with her brain. So like we'll go like she's being sober right now for a little bit. Awesome, great. But like
I don't support that view. I think this is a pro drug addict podcast.
but she'll smoke. She'll take like a hit of her bong if we're going out to dinner. She'll take a hit of her bong, and then I'll go have a glass of wine, and that is like kind of like a gel for like she gets a little like silly, and then I get a little giggly off a glass of wine,
Yeah.
and like that's like.
and then you're just animals.
And then we're just animals, but that's like us meeting.
And then you're
because
hit it from the back.
because
Tommy.
and that's what I say. I'm Tommy. That's what I say. Yeah,
It's Tommy time.
yeah, my name.
It's Tommy time, baby.
But she'll have like 3 glasses. She'll have like a glass of wine, 2 glasses. She gets bad hangovers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chinese.
No, that is the literal
Chinese.
thing.
Yeah, no, she's said that before too.
Yeah.
Chinese.
Yeah.
You got to give her plum wine.
Maybe I should.
You give her some plum wine. I'm sure she'd go bananas. Well, no, it's the alcohol, isn't it? It's not the beer.
I think it's the alcohol.
What is it that doesn't sit with
No, it's
with Asian
it's
people?
Europeans have generations of alcohol abuse, intolerance.
That's right.
Now, if
And-
you and her were to do opium, I bet you she'd handle it better.
Yes, dude. She'd clean house. You'd be fucking thrown up and teleported. and shit.
Maybe, yeah, yeah.
Bitch.
Because I tried opioids and it didn't.
It made me itchy whenever I'd done it.
It made me feel good, but in a way that
Maybe itchier when I stopped doing it, but
I did a lot of I experimented with a lot of drugs when I was like a kid, and then I stopped when I was around like 21 when I started doing stand up.
Yeah.
Opioid.
Oh,
Opioid. What are we doing?
I stopped and then I'm
Put the needle in
kinda
my arm.
doing it again a little bit, but like
No, you're getting jacked, dude. You're not doing any of that crap.
no, not. I'm saying I'm
Start doing steroids.
Yeah,
Start doing
it's
fucking
more
steroids.
expensive than the 650. I looked into it.
Yeah, but
steroids.
steroids.
I talked to some people. No, I think the
What about Ozempic?
Ooh.
I've heard it only curbs your diet, and my diet's like it just makes
Yeah.
you eat less. And
That's a huge part of the fucking
yeah,
the
but
abs.
it's we made the argument I can't just do like starving myself abs. I just like they have to be like legitimate.
Also, you won't. No offense to your body, but like it would look weird.
It wouldn't look good.
You would look like malnourished and not. You're gonna get like a healthy, strong, sexy build
The way I'm doing it.
the way you're doing
Yeah.
it.
Do you know what I mean by like? Because I watch wrestling. John Cena abs, where they're like he like is ripped, but he's also just kind of like square shaped.
Right.
Like he doesn't have like that hot like triangle figure.
Yeah.
He's kind of just like a fucking cylinder of
Yeah, he's a strong
lump.
man.
Yeah.
Arnold would argue that he
Football
doesn't even have-
player-
Arnold doesn't have a six pack sometimes. Arnold would go, I have a 4-pack.
Now does he still have a 4-pack now?
No, back in the day.
Oh,
Arnold
yeah?
Schwartz?
Yeah.
No, he's
Schwartz and
We're not
Arnold Schwartz.
we're not doing that.
Kumail
Kumail, no, I'm trying to say all that.
Schwarzenegger.
So funny.
Wait,
No,
but-
he had abs. He had abs.
Right.
Try, and
My favorite Arnold video I watched though.
Oh yeah, but he's not like an abs. He's not like shredded.
He's less abs than you think he is.
It's
But
like
it's because
stomach.
he's like giant.
Dude, guys have weird fucking abs now. You don't want these.
these
gay
like
ab-
17 packs.
Yeah. But the my favorite Arnold video, there's a video of him. Some of these guys are just retarded. He's like, what I do is I have to trick my muscles. So my muscles thinks, oh, he's gonna start with 200 pounds. I start with 300 and do 4 reps. And then it goes. My muscles go, oh, he's gonna do bench press next. I don't do bench press next. I do shoulder. It's like he
Yeah.
thinks he's fucking tricking his.
Yeah, he has
muscles.
a personality disorder.
Something. He's so funny.
Yeah, it's like if you're doing steroids, eating last, and working out for 8 hours, you're gonna get jacked as fuck.
Yeah.
I was talking to my roommate about
God,
this.
he looks awesome.
But
He does look sick.
He looks good.
well, he was also a big beer drinker, so he's drinking beer throughout all this.
That's what I'm saying. These guys were all
Fascinating.
drinking beer.
Yeah.
Dude,
Which is
fucking
that is
Jordan would literally
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael.
But Jordan was never
Jordan.
ripped.
Huh?
Jordan Jensen.
Yeah, Jordan.
Jordan
Jensen.
Jensen would get hammered.
Jordan von Strangle from
Michael. No,
Jorgen von Strangle.
no.
Yeah.
Michael
Fairly
Jordan
Rapids.
after games, he's always just having a Miller Lite and smoking a cigar in the locker room.
But he was never ripped. I mean, he was like a buff.
Bro, Michael Jordan was the perfect
Like shredded? Or he was like a buff dude. Like he was in shape.
dude.
All these words, by the way, have like different meanings. in
I
my
guess
head.
and that's why
yeah.
this is hard because my buddy's like, you're gonna have real washboard abs. I'm like, okay, but what do you call what is that defined by? So
Yeah.
there's two judges.
Like
There's another guy.
Wolverine abs, like the fucking.
I think
wet-
as long as you can clearly see the abs, that counts as washboard abs.
just get abs, man.
I mean, I don't know. Is this shredded?
Let me see.
Dude, this
He was
co-
definitely in shape. I'm saying there's like a lot of
Also,
athletes
like
are not
black
shredded.
babies have abs. Like it's one of those things that they just naturally.
Though.
Black
I wouldn't
people
even
have
say
abs.
LeBron is shredded. What the fuck?
Dave Blunt's has abs. You don't know who Dave Blunt's is?
Dude,
He's
not a lot
giant
of-
fat.
Not a
rapper.
lot of picture of
He's got
Mike.
abs.
Not a lot of picture of Michael with his shirt off.
Yeah, they didn't really get the tarps off like that.
Can
he,
you
he
just
was a humble man.
DM him and just ask him to send one?
That's what you do. You type in Michael Jordan workout, and then they, bro, look at him. He's fucking. Is this him? No way.
I
see.
will say
This
this.
is
I think
him.
I got to get oiled up. I think the oil
That's-
apparently makes
yeah,
it
I mean,
pop.
this is him.
Yeah, that's.
That's him. That's his rookie year, though. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. He put on.
We
No,
are,
no,
uh,
actually, that's right when he shaved. So that's his head. So that's probably 1987, probably
I don't know why I feel like he's dead.
Probably
I know he's still
1980.
alive, but he's just,
Jordan.
he's just not doing a lot. Like, what does he have to
1988.
do?
What do you mean he's not doing a
What
lot?
do you want him to fucking do, bro?
He did everything.
I know, but I want
He
him to,
did.
like-
He like literally changed the world.
I know, but like, can he be like every other celebrity and start like speaking about things again?
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, I think it's so
Let's
cool
hear-
that he
let's
shuts up.
I know I'm being sarcastic.
I know,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I know you're being sarcastic too. But like, I'm thinking about it now because everybody can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and we're not included because we don't have any fucking money. So we gotta like get a bag first.
Yeah,
By talking.
That's why we have to fucking talk so much.
Because we have to talk so much.
We
I'm
need
trying to.
that
I gotta
bad,
convince someone to
dumb
give me money.
fucking takes that
Yeah.
go viral so that we can start.
But
a
it's
media
really
company.
cool when people get their bag and then kind of go away and shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm doing the Chappelle Africa thing, but not Africa.
Yeah, Ireland.
Ireland.
Wait,
I'm going to
I
Ireland.
came back with an accent. What if Chappelle came back with an African accent from Africa?
So sick.
I was back there. I can't do it.
that is a British spirit.
Yeah, that's pretty
Why
good.
did Comedy Central screw me out of my deal?
Give me my money.
They did not give me enough
Dude, Jordan
money
played for
that
the
I wanted.
Bulls? I was thinking he was a White Sox guy.
But, buddy.
We're almost at an hour and a half. So do you guys mind if we cut this off?
Huh?
Yeah.
I am getting very hungry and I like to eat.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
fine.
let's go.
We fully missed Flophouse.
Who's hosting?
I don't fucking know.
All right, whatever, that's fine.
I don't want to go.
Where can they find you guys?
Please follow Ethan Mead Forever on Instagram and TikTok.
Tommy Bayer time. And come to our show Forever
Time. Will this be out before May 2nd?
Yeah, this will be out Sunday. So
Oh, fire. Yeah. May 2nd.
Yeah, May 2nd.
Grove 34 in Astoria. Please come. We're going to have Adam Gilbert
Yes.
and then other comics.
Yeah, I think we just booked one guy so far.
It's actually a great fucking show. We
You
did
know
a
what I
really
would
good
try?
job.
This might be a weird thing. What if I just said my Venmo? Because there's a bunch of
Yeah,
horny
go
dudes
for
that-
it.
Should I say my Venmo and see if they fucking do
Real
anything?
Ethan Mead on Venmo, please.
How many dudes do you got?
I don't know, but I think they're out there, dude. I get the comments.
All right.
I
we'll
lifted
send-
my shirt by accident on the last one, or I was like just showing off whatever.
Sure.
The first comment is like minute 8. Go to 1 hour. and
No
8 minutes.
fucking way.
Yeah.
God, yes. God bless America.
Yeah, so
Damn.
Michael-good-7.
Yeah.
This is going to turn into me getting butt fucked for cash, but this is where it starts. This is where it starts.
Hey.
I'm so scared. I get DMs about feed pics. I'm so scared to give.
Do
in a
you
little
need
bit.
cash? But fuck me.
Fuck my ass.
Fuck my. I'm
1-800,
Michael
fuck my-
Spliccioni. Do you need cash? Come to my store. But fuck me.
Yeah. Ass.
Ass.
Do you want to fuck my ass? My name is.
You can trade gold for butt, cash for butt. Come to my store. Fuck me. You know?